questions, I'll put them on notice. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Mr Thistlethwaite. Mr Buchholz.
Thank you, Mr Chairman. And gentlemen, can I congratulate you on your last quarterly results, 1.6 billion over the 13-week reporting period. 13 weeks, that's an impressive effort, so congratulations. It's a lot of money. And I really appreciate your opening comments that the bank is listening and taking actions. Just to be on notice this morning, I'm going to contain my line of questioning to the credit card space. And I'm taking comfort from the fact that you're saying a lot has happened in your opening comments. Can I ask you if anything has happened in that credit space since we last had the opportunity to chat?
So I might get Anthony to cover that because he is the leader who runs actually the card portfolio.
Yep, from our last encounter.
Yep.
Sure. So I think the main thing that has happened is, as Andrew pointed out at the start of the discussion, we have now enabled customers to close their credit card through our internet banking platforms. We've had discussions around this previously, and I think there was a view that we weren't making it easy enough for customers if they chose to no longer want their credit card with us. The second key function that we've introduced is our customers can lock or block their card at any point in time if they don't want to use them, because we recognise that we need to give customers that functionality. I think your specific question is probably going to interest rates. Yes. And whether we're examining those.
Be helpful. I'm very predictable.
So our low rate card is 13.99%. When we spoke last time, we were very clear that rate is not the primary driver that customers use when they select a credit card or any of our products.
No. What you said was we're always in the business of trying to win new customers, and part of that is price. That's what you said.
Yep, it's part of it. So there are 4 factors that drive customer choice. That is around help, advice, service and price. They're the 4 things that consistently come up, and we've been doing a lot of work around this again recently. The second part is whenever you look at interest rates, it needs to be looked at in terms of what are the features of the product, and secondly, the fees that are associated with that product. And as we spoke about last time, NAB does not charge an over the limit fee, we do not charge a declinal fee, we do not charge an additional cardholder fee. We have the lowest late payment fee. We have recently increased that, and I'm happy to talk to that if you'd like us to. But we try and ensure that we have a competitive product in the market. It is a competitive space, and a move by one of our competitors and a potential move by another competitor means that we are looking at, we already have been looking at some different product offers that we're looking to bring to market. I wouldn't like to comment further at this point in time, but we're certainly looking at the market as it stands and thinking about how we may choose to compete as we go forwards. That's
good news. I did mention earlier in the piece that we're probably going to get to the same objective, either an easy way or a hard way.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say we are necessarily going to lower interest rates on all products. We may introduce new products, we may look at additional features,
sure.
etc. But it is a space we're looking at.
Can I ask a question for your loyal customers, generational clients that have been with you in that credit card space for generations,
yes.
Let's call it 20 years, and have a good credit history with you, that make their payments on time. Do you have any appetite to tailor a package that looks after those consumers? Because I can understand that the frustration that they would see, that there would be no financial incentive for them to stay with you, not just you, the banks in general. Mm-hmm. This is just not a NAB. Stay with you as they're showing their loyalty to you, when they see your business advertising a very attractive interest rate to attract new clients to that market, and that new attractive interest rate often looks like 0% interest on transfer and balances for new clients. How does that offset how an existing loyal customer would see that at your bank?
So, Mr Buchholz, I might start, and then Anthony, you can add if you'd like to on the detail here. I think this point you raise about loyalty of clients is a good one to challenge us more broadly about clients who've been with us a long period of time. What more can we do? Because what's happened is the individual product sets, like cards, are really competitive. There's 70 providers of cards in the market, there's 200 different cards, and so the focus comes on the product rather than the overall relationship. And I think as an industry and as a bank, we need to lift to do that. But what we do is we allow or encourage people to switch they can do that easily. We're very happy if they're in a product they want to move to the low rate card, we're very happy to do that. So we don't, have people in a product that they can't move out of. They can do that online. They can do that very easily. So if a client feels, look, this is not right and fair and I'd like to meet a different product, we are open to talking about that.
Sure. I was probably more specific to the person that may already have your low rate card, is a loyal customer, adheres by the terms and conditions of the contract by making their regular payment, pays their account out whatsoever. How do you think they would feel when they see the bank offering a 0% interest rate while they are still... There is no incentive. There seems to be little reward there for a loyal customer of your bank.
So I think... So another important point to make when we're talking about credit cards, as we discussed last time, is that over 60% of all of our NAB credit card holders pay no interest during the month. So this is the point where many customers, in fact the majority of our customers, pay down their outstanding balance during any given month.
On that point, just to interrupt you, if there's no risk, why wouldn't you offer an incentive? If there is zero risk for those clients to your bank, why wouldn't you offer them an incentive? You're offering 0% to someone who walks off the street with potentially no credit history on them before assessment, but the guy that's paying down, doing the right thing, you've already established that there's zero risk to the bank, and yet there's no incentive to look after a loyal customer that's been with you for generations in a low-risk card.
So for clarity, there's absolutely credit history. We would never be able to offer credit to any new customer without thoroughly understanding their financial circumstances under responsible lending. So I think we need to be really clear. We assess every customer before they join the bank. In actual fact, the particular customer cohort you're referring to are zero balance transfer customers who may join the bank. The loss rate on those customers is actually significantly lower.
They have a history of migrating.
No, it's also in relation to the credit scores that we use in assessing those customers who will actually make that offer too. So I think that it is important to note that, and it is a very competitive marketplace. So we believe, as I said earlier, it is not just about price, it's about a list of factors. Another feature that we have introduced last month actually was NAB rewards, because one of the things that we found was a lot of customers were saying, you're giving me these points, but I can't necessarily travel on the flight that I want to use, or I can't use them. We now allow our customers to book any flight, any airline, any time using their points. So we're constantly trying to find ways to actually reward our customers and show them more loyalty.
Thank you. I will leave it there, Chairman, and I will just, in closing, say that I look with interest from afar as to those announcements that you may make, and the committee would always welcome a competition in that space.
Yep,
and,
we understand.
Just to put you on notice, the next time we meet, I will again contain my questions to credit cards.
Yep, I understand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Buchholz.